first time you saw Ric Flair naked?
The first time I saw him naked, I really, but I'm glad you asked this question because you got to understand this. My partner, Robert Gibson, okay. The difference between me and him is I walk up and put it in, and Robert walks up. Well, he puts it in and walks up. So needless to say, I was used to that. Robert, somebody asked me one time, he says, how come Robert walks around the room naked? And I said, dude, if I had a dick like it, I'd wrestle naked. I'm not kidding. So understand me, it wasn't a big surprise, but in our business years ago, believe it or not, our business used to be really, really sacred, really, really sacred, especially the dressing rooms. We hardly ever dressed because with the heels, we were kayfabe. The heels were on one side and we was always on the other side. But I know on the babyface side, this dressing room is sacred. Do you hear me? Mm-hmm. Sacred. So normally it didn't bother me any because normally when you come into the dressing room, because you didn't go out and sign autographs, you didn't have, the autograph sessions, and you didn't get to sell your own gimmicks. So everybody was in the dressing room, and that's what they would do, especially Dusty. Dusty would walk in. First thing he'd do is take all his clothes off and leave his cowboy boots on. And the reason why, it was our place. You could do that. You understand me? Mm-hmm. It's just the way it was. I did too. I sit over in my chair, maybe put my under tights on, just sat there and read the paper or play some cards because we didn't go out into that. But understanding to see Ric Flair naked, I've seen several people like that. Robert Fuller.
Robert Fuller will be coming up, so to speak. He will be coming up in a minute. I should really qualify the question. The first time you saw Ric Flair naked in a bar.
Oh, no, okay. Now, I seen Ric Flair naked on airplanes. I did that. But see, you talking about the first time, so you just click something off in my brain. Oh yes, man. We went to we were flying to Los Angeles somewhere, and we're drinking, and Rick gets up and goes to the very back in the bathroom, and he comes out with his wrestling robe on, struts all the way up the aisle, and then when he gets up there in the front, he's naked up under it. Rick get to drinking. It's like tequila makes your clothes fall off. It's his clothes aren't. I'm glad you reminded me of that. That's what you meant on this question. So, Oh no, Rick, he get naked anywhere. What the hell? It was just a normal thing for him. Okay.
Good for him. The next one, the last man standing at the bar.
Rick. Oh yes, but I kind of, I believe I smartened up to him, but I'm not for sure because he used to serve kamikazes. It's every 5 minutes, kamikaze. And I think sometimes that his was water because you can't be human. It don't matter what. We'd stay out all night, get into the motel at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then I would get up to pee or something. You look out the window out by the pool. Ric Flair be out there doing squats, hundreds of them. And he's the one that really taught me. I'm sorry, dude.
So that's Vince McMahon back again. Vince McMahon's calling again.
Yeah, I told him I couldn't make Monday night. Man, leave me alone. But I think he'd put water in his shots. But he's the one that taught me, and I told you earlier about giving the people the money's worth. And I know you didn't ask me this question, but I'm going to answer it because we're on the subject of it. He, Ric Flair's one that taught me about giving the people their money's worth. I don't know if you ever did you ever see Rick wrestle live?
3 times, yeah. 2004, 5, and 6. They Raw came over here once a year.
Okay. But you notice one thing about Rick when he went to the ring, if he didn't go an hour time limit, his match went 45 to an hour. You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it went 45 to an hour. And he's one that always taught me that. You got to give the people, and I'm the world champion. And you have to give the people their money's worth. When they pay to see me, I make sure they get their money's worth. He didn't go 5 minutes. He didn't go 10 minutes. He went to the ring and he gave you everything that he had. And buddy, let me tell you, if you're in the ring with him, you better give him everything you got. If you don't, he'll eat your ass up. You see what I'm saying? To beat a man, you got to beat the man. Okay.